than we
No.
do our last hour.
What now?
Ninth in line for the throne. Okay. Let's go hang out with Maria.
Lovely. Mister. Wow.
Love that one.
Thank you. Oh. Okay.
Let's go talk to him.
Thank you.
I don't see that boy anywhere.
Ah!
Hey, there's the weirdo. Oh, hey, do you know that Paripus boy who was lying around here before? You mean the kids that keeps digging up food from the rubbish? What about him? You need him for something?
Oh.
There was something I wanted to show him. Oh, I know. Do you want to see it too?
This.
Is this picture really pretty? This is what it looks like outside the capital. Mister here gave it to me. He journeys all sorts of places. I've been to lots of incredible places in my travels. Yeah? Who cares?
You know.
It's so big outside the capital. Mrs. says there are all kinds of flowers and trees nobody's seen before. And too many monsters and animals to count. When he comes to visit me, I always learn something new, so... Do you want to look at these pictures with me?
Yeah.
Fine, I guess.
What?
A tree. It's all red. You spilled paint on the picture or something? No, the tree is really all red like this. Even the air around it was all red, they said.
Alright.
Wait, this tree is just huge then. Such a thing is too big in it. Not even my brother could make it up there. My brother's an expert at climbing trees. Not one person's better. Not one person's better than he is. He could climb the tallest tree in the Grand Trad without breaking a sweat.
So cool.
Really?
You know.
Hey, girl. My name's Maria. Okay. Listen, my mom told me that all people at the Honeybee Inn were dodgy. So that's why I got scared and knocked you down last time. I'm real sorry about that, Maria.
Okay.
It's okay. If you want to make it up to me, will you be my friend?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's be friends.
You. We became friends.
Really amazing.
You did great breaking down the barriers.
Mister.
It's all thanks to you. I just showed him the pictures he gave me, and he started talking.
By the way.
No one knows how you feel if you don't say it out loud. But Miss Fabian's whole family now because we talked about our feelings. From now on, I'm always going to say what I think. I did that today, and now I have a friend.
You.
Thank you, mister. I'm going to say that because I want to make sure I told you how I feel.
He gave me courage.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, there he is. Excuse me, are you okay? Are you hungry at all? I want to be friends, and I bought these pictures of me, and you're different from me. I thought maybe we were the same, but we're not. You have everything. He left. He said I have everything, but I don't. Why is everyone so mean to him? Grown ups call him dirty. And he's only dirty because he hasn't had a bath. He only sleeps in the graveyard because there's nowhere else for him to go. He only picks things from the rubbish because no one will give him anything to eat. They don't know anything about him, and they don't even try to find out. I'm sure all those people are just scared. Scared? The other kids said I was scary too. Maybe me and him are the same.
Okay.
We can find a way to help him too. I'll ask Miss Fabian what she thinks. We can help him together.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Heinz May. Let's go and talk. Real quick. Hey Dale, how you doing?
Well then.
Oh, Dale, hold on a second.
What now?
I want to show this design, this archetype. Look at that. Look how cool that looks. Look at how cool that looks. Well, happy birthday! I need to pop into VC later. Happy birthday! I'm sorry I don't have anything to give you. But no, I really like this design. Reminds me of a Native American deity. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. It's called the Soul Hacker, which is inspired by one of their other games. They Atlas made a game series called Soul Hackers. So the Elite Seeker archetype. Oh, this is the Elite archetype. Soul Hacker learns many skills that restore MP upon hit, making it useful archetype for long stays in dungeons. The resistance to dark magic adds that to survivability, but it still is, as always, weak to fire. But I really like the design.
That.
Also, this is the samurai. Those shoulder pads are screaming. The shoulder pads are yelling. The shoulder pads are an entity of their own. This is the paladin. which I also really dig this design. The paladin looks really cool. And then finally we have, of course, if we have the paladin, we have to have the dark knight. They kind of do, don't they? What I like about the dark knight is the head. Look at that. Look at that head. We're one sniper rank 10. How close are you? Oh, not at all. Need to level you up, it seems. The horse looks like a train from the front.
Reel and run, but my shots will fly true.
Okay. Gonna save. I love Heinz May.
I'm in your debt.
By Tadari's account, the remains weren't anywhere in the village. He searched homes, streets, and crawl spaces, but found no sign of it. Yet it was surely the work of a villager. No doubt they hid the urn somewhere it would not be found. They'd not have much time, scant movements to hide it, to avoid arousing suspicion, which means our culprit must have.
Sure.
Maybe they rushed it out of the village.
True.
Agreed. There's no sign within the village bounds. That would be the logical next step. Suppose it went like this. A villager disagrees with Haidari, but isn't confident in speaking out directly. And then, suddenly, they found themselves alone with the urn. They then seized the bounds in a hurry outside the village. An act of impulse.
Then,
If true, we're sure to find some traces on the road leading to the village. Let's keep an eye out as we move along.
there.
So, he's worried about that urn, Dale, because his dead son's ashes are in them. Thank goodness. And the bones inside are safe too. Just
Right.
excellent detective work, Heinz May. Whatever it takes to hold my son in my arms once again. 'Twas placed hazardly in the shadow of a tree, easily found. It suggests to me the culprit did not truly wish it to be lost to me forever. I only think that as long as I give up on laying my son to rest here, that will satisfy them.
However,
But is that truly how this should end?
What?
What do you mean?
that's
It's the villagers. If they didn't want my son buried here, I would rather have been told. We talked openly. Perhaps we should have found the spot of the mutual satisfaction. But they staked no claim, hid themselves outright, and played at accepting me, demonstrating cowardice to one they deemed an outsider. It is a tendency that runs deep, yes, but the village isolation has magnified it dramatically. With such a shadow cast, their trade and relations may never recover. There are children in that village too. Ought we really turn our backs on the village such as this? One that grows poorer and more isolated by the day? Should we try talking to the villagers about it? You're right. The adults of the village need to address this, for the children's sake, if nothing else. I'd like to speak with Tadari and the others once again.
For our future.
My time with you all has changed me for the better. Now, time has come to pass the favor on to the village.
I found a way to change. Surely they too.
I ask you to indulge my selfishness just a bit longer.
My thanks.
Thank you. Let's head back for the day and return when we're ready.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
September 1st.
Well then.
I'll see you again soon.
What?
Let's change
Why
our
now?
equipment. Five days.
Just lovely.
5 days until we fight Luis.
What now?
Let's hang out with Yufa.
I'll see you again soon.
There we go.
It's all right. I'm quite grateful. Well, now,
Senator Hipperick, what are you doing at a tavern? Give me a second here, guys. I've come to pick up Ovi. She helps out here from time to time.
You know, they told me a lot of nice things today. For the first time ever. They said I dance really good in front of the customers.
Know how to dance, Ovi. I do too. My mother taught me a ceremonial dance.
Ooh, can you teach it to me someday?
Of course.
Well then.
You'll teach me too, won't you?
yes, of course.
All right. First thing is to clear your mind and steady your spirit.
Mr. Hipperick, I want to practice a bunch and then show Mama.
You may, so long as your prayers are never neglected.
And so now,
Now then, The visit indicates you'd like to learn more of Sancticism, yes? How much do you know about a noble faith, might I ask? I don't know really anything about it. Then let's begin with the core beliefs. In Sancticism, we receive divine teachings from God. We follow the will of the Almighty God and offer Him our prayers. With a selfless heart, that is.
I see.
Selfless heart? The idea sounds quite different from the Dragon God faith. We aspire to take the hands of our gods in our own to comfort difficulties, and yet fight beside them with our own strength. Such are our teachings. See, well, that is an intriguing belief. What of those who haven't the strength to fight? The children, the elderly, or the infirm? The anxiety which plagues the world is through no fault of our own. So, we pray to escape these hardships and injustices.
Oh, it's time to visit Mama. Master Hyperic, Yufa, can we do this talk at the church? Let's go!
Well,
Pardon me, Sancta Hyperic, but what kind of illness is Ovi's mother afflicted with? Your concern touches my heart. Kind person, Miss Yufa. Oh, it's just... I lost both my parents when I was around Ovi's age. Yufa, are you and Will going to convert?
indeed.
Oh, you mean convert? If you ever wish to do so, we would gladly accept you into our faith. Unless you find our prayers meaningless. No, that's not... We can decide on our own faith. Nothing is for certain anyway. I see. It's unfortunate to hear. Then I hope this won't be the end of our discussion. We all live with anxiety in our hearts, and it's through Sancticism that we find salvation. I simply want to keep that in mind. What was that? Nothing more than a breeze. Now then, I hate to cut this short, but I'm needed elsewhere. Oh, all right. Thank you very much for your time.
See you later. Yufa, teach me how to dance next time, okay?
Wasn't expected. Converting was never so much as a thought I had.
Sure.
Everyone should believe in what they wish to believe.
Indeed.
You're right in that. In fact, since I'm no longer a sacrificial priestess, the choice is mine for the first time. I think Hyperic was wrong when he said we all have spiritual anxiety. We yearn for something we can depend on for some. For some, that's Sancticism. I feel like I better understand Sancticism now that I've experienced it myself. And I couldn't have done it without you. You gave me the courage to expose myself to new, unfamiliar things. So now, I want to see and learn more about the world. But I also want to be by your side, Will. Rank
I see it
3.
is my turn to test my mettle.
I'm not sure that's the wind. And there's that smell again. Sorry. My head is suddenly hurting. Let's come back to investigate later. There's something about this place that makes me feel so ill at ease. And now we hang out with Juna. We should talk.
Hey.
Wonder when the fake Lancer.
Come now.
How about a flower from your loved one? Their rare beauty is bound to impress.
I'm sorry? Hello? Why are you so small? Chat! Chat! Look at it! It's so tiny!
Hold on.
What are you staring at, darling? I'm over here.
What?
What is it? Is there something on my face?
No.
I was worried I lost you.
Huh?
Oh, you were? Thank you.
Ben.
Oh. Shall we press on? We've got to meet up with Capra.
I want to know about that small form.
This is how the show is proceeding apace. We have the stage under construction at the Colosseum. And for your outfit, last year's dress is being refitted for you, Lady Juna. And regretfully, a little thank you gift. And regarding that, a little thank you gift we're preparing.
No.
Oh, please, it's unnecessary. If there are any proceeds for this, pay it forward to the audience. Is that possible? It's quite generous of you, Lady Juna. Lady Juna. We're so blessed to have you singing for us. The whole town is buzzing with excitement.
Wait a second.
Why? Not you conniving thieving crooner.
Huh?
Why, you ask? Well, because I was invited. Liar. You slither your way into it, you bloody snake. It's all media that you know how to do.
Come now.
Veritas, please. There's no need for theatrics. I asked her to sing personally. I'm sorry, but you simply don't have the draw Lady Juna does.
No way.
That's so? Well, it don't mean I have to accept it. And as a matter of fact, I don't.
It'll be fine.
Don't let her get to you. Oh, I know. I've grown thick skin over the years. Nothing of it.
My goodness.
I do apologize for that. She was last year's main act, and I dare say she's cross about not being asked to return. Don't worry about it. I've always had enemies. And some have even made attempts on my life. The Capra, the Hoarder, something gets, the more determined I am to see it done. It's so very reassuring, lady. Truly. Well then, I'll take my leave.
Got a second?
It's not that I don't sympathize with her, but the crowds are only won through hard work and skill.
Right.
She's no match for the song tricks of your caliber.
Naturally.
We're in different leagues, is all.
and she'll have no choice but to get that through her thick skull once I show her why.
Let's do this.
Besides, having someone close by to watch over me gives me just the burst of confidence I need. I'm talking about you, of course. You got that?
I'm going to give this performance my all.
Okay.
Leave it to me.
If I'm going to make this performance of a lifetime, I have a lot to think about. Let's call it a day, shall we?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Here you are.
More spirit dust.
Well then.
Mister.
What now?
Actually, you've really, it requires level 10 thief. Interesting. Okay. We're going to save here. And this should max out Maria, right? Yeah. So I don't have to read.
Mister. Oh, yay.
Eat up, you two. Smells good, doesn't it? Hope you like it. This dish has some complexity to it.
What's in it?
There's more than enough for everyone. I was thinking maybe it would be good if I gave some of Miss Fabian's food to hungry people. Everyone's scared of people they don't understand or don't know. That's why they were mean to me too. So maybe if we get everyone to eat lots of good food together, they'll talk to each other and get along.
I'd like to help too. What can I do?
Thank you. Can you serve the food?
Now hold on. Let's not be hasty about inviting those sorts in, What if they make a habit of skulking around here?
Those sorts?
Well, take a look yourself before you start clutching your pearls. Not a single one has even taken a plate, as you can plainly see.
I need to warn you, Mom. Even if you demand compensation later, I've naught to give you.
And I'm telling you, I don't need any. Maria and I just don't want you dying of hunger. After all, we're neighbors, and I won't ignore any of you any longer. Truth be told, I turned a blind eye to your plight. But Maria saw it plain, and my eyes were opened. And I realized that it isn't right. It's not all right at all. So, go ahead and eat your fill. You've my word. There are no tricks here. I have a portion for you as well. Surely you've heard whispers about the honeybees fair now, haven't you? Is it true that you ran your own business?
Yes, Mom. At one point, I owned a factory and had several hired hands in my employ. But then, I was swindled by a moneylender. I'd like to work my way up again. Or even earn just enough to put a roof over my head. But once you've lost your footing, it's hard to stand back up on your own.
That's fair.
Hey, perhaps you could find a place that will put him to work. I've heard you're well connected around these parts. I'll consider it.
Oh, he's here. You should try Miss Fabian's cooking. It's
Thank
really
you for
good.
the hydrate, Salem. How are you doing?
Why?
Because eating yummy food makes everyone happy. And when my friends are happy, I'm happy too.
We're friends. But you're normal, and I'm not.
I've been
50-50?
thinking about a
How
whole lot
come?
of
What's
things
going on?
lately. And we did this today because I met you. Talking to people makes things better. It makes it so even things that were sad feel a little brighter. It's like a light in the dark all of a sudden. Or, actually, it's more like you see it was never dark to begin with. I want everyone to know that. I'm Maria. What's your name?
It's... Apis.
Oh yeah. No, I'm
I
there
couldn't
with
even
you.
remember my own name.
Nice to meet you, Apis. So, do you think anything around here has changed? Maybe for the better?
I'm not sure, but... it does feel a little different, yeah.
My boy looks like Igus in the background, the poster.
Do you want to come eat with us?
I'm trying not to think about it, if I'm going to be honest, Salem.
Everyone looks so happy. Miss Fabian said she wanted to try doing that again. She even wants to get some of the townspeople to help out too.
That's great. I'm glad everything worked out.
Yep. Talking to people really does change things. Me and Apis are friends now too. We're going to go play with Harundo and the others too next time.
It sounds like you're making plenty of friends.
Yep. It's a lot of fun.
This is wholesome.
All of these good things happen because of you, mister. You gave me those pictures of your journey, remember? When I look at these pictures, I imagine your voice in my head saying, "Just do your best." I like it when you're here, and sometimes I'm still lonely when you're not around, but I'm not going to ask you not to go.
Is that because you have a home now?
I used to want to run away from Grand Trad so badly. I didn't feel at home here. So I thought there was someplace else I should go to.
Yeah, I get your feeling, Maria.
I wanted Miss Fabian to like me so much. But the more important thing really was if I liked Miss Fabian.
Question, Salem, have you played this game before?
When I realized that, I learned that I can pick where my home is. I can choose where I belong.
No? Have you heard of
And
it?
right now, I've picked this place. This is my home.
Oh, don't cry, little
I'll wait
bean.
here with Miss Fabian, so... Can't die, okay? So please come back.
Instead of pictures, when I return, I'll bring you back a kind, caring country.
When that happens, will this be a place where people only cry when they're happy? I want to help you too. I wish everyone could smile and laugh all the time.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria. keeper and heriter of the healer's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Rank 8.
I want to be with Mr. forever.
The party can now study the Savior. Let me.
If you don't come back on your own, I'll find you and bring you back. I still dream about going on a journey one day, to all sorts of faraway places.
Let me also know? I'm very surprised.
I'll even go to where Papa never went.
Well, sort of. I'm sort of not surprised.
Places for him.
Because this is a Game of the Year contender. And, like, there's another Game of the Year contender that I've heard of. That I've never heard of until people were talking about it. So,
and then it'll be my turn to tell you all about my journey.
Are you familiar with the Persona or Shin Megami Tensei series?
Do the two of you have a moment? Lend me a hand with the inn, will you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, coming. Let's go.
I've nearly dropped gaming, so yeah. Really? What made you drop it? Give me.
In that case. What?
Yeah, it's from the same developers who made Persona 4, 5, and 3, 4, and 5. Sorry.
What now? What now?
Oh, I missed it. Okay.
That's why. I see. Great.
Let's go.
Why, thanks.
I've heard you two return. I heard you found the urn. Truly, I am sorry. The villagers have caused you no end to trouble. It's not you need to worry about. Rather, I thank you for helping me come to grips with my departure.
Everyone!
People of the village, you hide, but I know you yet listen. I am not here to blame you for the matters with my son. I want to speak to all of you so that we can change the future of this village together.
Look!
Look at our village. Look at how our village has become. Cut off from trade and goods, slow to circulate, and our people more destitute by the day. Oh, well, you say. We are you chiefs, nothing about it. You endure this hardship without even trying to move beyond it. This is sloth, pure and simple.
Can't you see?
We elders, perhaps the future means little to us, but we struggle to fight for change we will never see. But what of our children? Like, I love this story, Salem. The story is so good. You would force our village's children to bear this dreadful legacy? To be doomed in the same neglect and avoidance. Don't talk like you know us.
Don't you get it?
Isolated though we are, we can survive with what we have. And the children are happy enough.
Wrong.
Happy? Their only birthright is a cage. The children have no choice but to live and die here. Can you deny it?
Thank you, irate woman Tia. What? Dale, are you siding with the woman?
They could not choose where they were born, and now they have no choice in the future. And you, as their guardians and teachers, would keep that away.
Just shut up. What would an outsider know?
No.
He's not an outsider. Ainsmay is one of us. I don't know when it happened, but we stopped chasing hope. We've grown complacent, clinging to the idea that it's wiser to accept hardship than resist.
Yes, that's fair.
But was that truly the best? Surely in times long ago, did we not strive towards something? Please, everyone, come here and let us speak. We won't make a difference now. Whatever you do, there's prejudice out behind our walls. It's strong. The people of other lands won't accept us.
That's...
Aren't you just assuming that it's hopeless?
Say,
I understand your fear. Walking the land as a Ujif, I may have suffered what seemed to be no end of hatred, prejudice, and bloodshed. This country will change. It's already underway. And the one responsible stands before you now. This is my friend, Will. And he will change this country. A new era is coming. A new future where people of all origins and tribes can join together.
What?
A new era is coming?
but
And when it does, that will change the village. What will this village do? Will you close your doors to hope? Resign change and so whatever? So wither? The world is changing, and we must change with it. Yes, it will be a long struggle. Yes, we will waver, and we will suffer.
that's life.
But beyond that pain, we will find a better tomorrow. A future where our lives, courses are ours to decide. A birthright of hope for every Ujif child.
Children could live however they wish.
Surely.
Will, and we who follow him, will light our way forward. If you live and strive with hope in your heart, then a better future is within your grasp. Nobody can decide our way of life but ourselves.
Heisman.
Thank you. I think you really got through to them. Of course, I don't think the village will change that easy. That's why we must weave our hope one step at a time.
Leave it to us. We'll lead the way forward.
Reassuring indeed, but rest assured, I have no intention of letting you bear that burden alone. And in return, let's prepare the hilltop cemetery right away. It's time I took responsibility. At least, I can ensure your son will have the peace he deserves.
No.
I appreciate it, but that is no longer necessary. I've thought it long on how to properly send off my son. And now I finally have my answer. Usually there are redeems down in below the chat box that you can redeem sound effects and such, Salem. This voyage has been more than enough time to face my boy's death. Were I alone, I will have lost myself.
Oh.
You can during certain games. I also have mini games that you can play to interact with the game as well.
A tiny voice, young words in old air. Skyward it lifts, it lilts.
All right, that's it.
Like
this
that,
honor,
yes.
This honor on your whole family. Make a note of this. This honor on you. This honor on your cow.
Clouds painted in passing, and soon breath becomes zephyr. Sweet wind aligns upon the well-trod earth.
Thank you.
It would never have been without you at my side. Thank you.
Now, a new power.
There is yet hope on the horizon.
The party can now study the ninja archetype. I want to see what the ninja looks like.
There is no sense waiting for the winds to change. New breezes are blowing in the lands beyond anything we have ever known.
We shall.
Let's go.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Here you are.
More spirit dust. And with that, I think that's actually
Well,
a
then.
great place to stop it.
Just lovely.
What now? What
I think
now?
this is a great place to pause and resume another day. Don't you?
What now?
Let me save real quick though. Do I play Pokemon? Not really. I've never gotten into Pokemon. Pokemon always was a little bit too slow for me, unfortunately. More of a Digimon guy, but even still more of somebody who likes watching it than actually playing it. That said, how about we do a raid? How about we raid someone? Does that sound good? Does that sound fantastic? Does that sound great? Hey, Shady Lady is live. Hey, Shady Lady is live. Hey, Shady Lady is live. I have not seen Ty in so long. So, we're going to give Hey Shady Lady a little raid. So thank you guys so much for joining. I really do appreciate it. We'll be back with some more Metaphor ReFantazio probably next week. Because tomorrow's Thursday, we're going to be doing some more Dragon Age the Veilguard. I hope to see you guys then. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Till then next time, I'll see you guys around. Bye.